there were a lot of attacks happening in various forms of the computer, be it your computer, your operating system, your data gets stolen, your mails get compromised, phishing, your Facebook passwords. Then I figured out that you need something to divide these crimes before you analyze these. So I started taking this task of thinking how crimes can actually be divided. I figured out there are basically only 4 or 5 genres of crimes. Okay, this is not my own ideology, but it's all from movies again, okay? Joker says in Batman, never do something, if you're good at something, never do it for free, right? Then I figured out that crimes are like 4 genres. 1, people want you to get scared. Play with your emotions, first of all. So they try to commit crime for that. 2, there are a lot of people who really want to do crime because they're just bored. Yeah, that's true. 3, I found out something was like paid crime. People were paid to commit crimes, like people were paid to steal your passwords. And the 4th one is, sometimes there's no logic for crimes. Okay? These were the 4 genres of things I figured out. Then I started digging one by one. The Sherlock Holmes quote came to my mind. Crime is common. Then I found out a lot of these attacks that happen today in computers world, crime is common, but the logic is rare. Only very few crimes you'll be able to find logic. If you see, the logic behind all these crimes is same. I send you an email and you click on that. I either steal your data or I either put a password on it or I'll just dump your data. The logic is same here. Be it if you play games, that's the same thing. So the logic is same. What's the bottom line of all these things? Human beings, right? You might have a $1 billion enterprise security in your company, but you press a button, it's all is there in the click of your hands. So the logic is the same, as I said, and the crime pattern varies. So the next person who wants to commit the same crime would change a little bit of the logic. Instead of stealing your banking trojans, he'll steal your other data, and it goes like other data and goes on and on. Okay. This is the bunch of self-infections that I've done to myself, to my computer, because I always feel that this is not a profession, it's a social responsibility. There are people fighting for a lot of things today, be it, if you see what I see in today's talk, there are a lot of people fighting for a lot of things in the environment or for human rights or for educating people. Well, this is my home, okay? I wanted to be a superhero. Well, I am now. I don't have a suit, I don't have a cape. Well, I don't want this suit too, but I want this internet a better place for us to serve, because our kids, our future is going to learn from this. There are a lot of people who are using it for really good purpose, and there are a lot of malicious actors who are not allowing it to do it. Well, I stand up here because I want to be the Batman. Yes, I am the Batman in my circuit where I stand up against such crimes. Like, how it goes is, if I start educating 100 people, well, the 100 becomes 300, the 300 becomes 500, awareness kicks in. This is a profession that people need. This is an interesting place where you can think and do a lot of things. We need people to do this. So we self-infect ourselves most of the times and figure out and find out, immediately write a blog post for people to reach out. This was always a maze for people. People felt that, oh, security is something big, hacking, I don't understand. That's why I took the blog by someone, started writing called as Batman with Security. I put Batman as a detective and started putting stuff very easy for people to understand. So this is it. We all have a social responsibility, guys. I have stood up already without a cape. But the secret ingredient that I always thought was being a superhero. You are the secret ingredient here, guys. It's teeny tiny somewhere here. When you put into a different, in a situation where, well, you have to save the world, you stand up. You stand up against these crimes. When you meet somebody, we're all technology people. When we meet somebody, try to explain these things in a simple manner to them. Educate your children. Do not give them the curfew of not to play games. Play games. But tell them how bad this is for them. Educate children, because children can pass on information like wildfire. Okay? Tell the children that, you know what, how this is. This is like the Spider-Man who jumps inside it, the Trojan comes inside your computer like that. Then you understand. Put that to the way that AI understand. If you see an elderly person next to your house, offer the help saying that, uncle or auntie, do you have a default password in your Wi-Fi? I can help you with that. And tell them that do not click anything, Uncle or Aunt, if you're not sure of. They might call you from the bank saying that your password has expired. Do not give your debit card details. Educate. We are here to spread the word. Change begins with us, yes. I have stood up in Gotham to fight the crimes, to catch the bad guys in the internet. I promise that I would do it for the next how many years I can. But I want people like you to join me and do this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for giving this opportunity.